A very good afternoon, students, and welcome back again to the statistics class. Today, we will go to the second chapter, that is organization of data. So, in the previous chapter, we learned the basic things like what is the meaning of statistics, what is the definition, where and all statistics is being used, okay, what are the advantages, what are the limitations of statistics. We all learned about all this. Now, if I ask you questions, you can easily answer me, right? Coming to the second chapter, okay, organization of data. Now, what do you mean by organization? There are two meanings if I say organization. One, organization is nothing but a firm, okay, a company, which we call as organization, okay. And second, organization of data means you set a particular information accordingly in a correct manner, organized way. That is called organization, okay. In this chapter, we are going to learn about what is statistical inquiry, what are the various methods of collecting data, which are the two types of data, what are the various methods in that particular data. Okay, I was telling about questionnaire, so all that you will learn in this chapter. Okay, so what are the methods of sampling, what is sampling, what are the various methods. Okay, there are different methods of sampling, what are those. So all this we will learn in this chapter. Okay, a very small concept I will cover today, not big, a very simple one. Just here you will get a question of 1 or 2 marks. Okay, coming to the first concept, statistical inquiry. Okay, what is statistical inquiry? Forget about statistic. Now you know what is statistics. What do you mean by inquiry? Inquiry means you ask some question to clarify your doubts, to get some knowledge, or to find some truth. Okay, that is called as inquiry. Okay, if a student makes a mistake, okay, what does the teacher do? The teacher will inquire in the class who has done what. Okay, whether the student has done that mistake or not. Only when inquiry is done, then only you can come to find the truth or the facts, right? So here in statistics also we have inquiry, we do statistical inquiry. So what does inquiry mean? It means search for knowledge or truth. Okay, now Satyavanna find out Martin, that is the inquiry. Whatever we are going to do is called as inquiry. Statistical inquiry, it is nothing but again search for knowledge. Here also we search for knowledge using statistical methods. That is called as statistical inquiry. So inquiry, okay, statistically now inquiry ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. Based on what? Based on the statistical methods. Okay, then only it becomes statistical inquiry. For example, study of population of India. So now ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? Census. Okay, so census is one of the inquiry. What the government employees do when they come home, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮನೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. So what they do, they ask some question. They inquire about how many members are there in a family, how many mobile phones you use, who are the persons who are employed, who are going for school, who are going to work, how many are how many male members in the family, how many female. So all this inquiry is done. Okay, why? To study based on the population of our country, right? That is one small example. Second thing is study of scoring pattern if students in the examination. So if you want to know what is the study score pattern, the marks of a student, here again we do an inquiry based on the various test that has been conducted, the midterm exams that has been conducted. So that is known as statistical inquiry. So this question they may ask you for 1 marks. What is statistical inquiry? It is nothing but you search for a knowledge through statistical method, with the help of statistical methods. Okay, and there are 2 stages of statistical inquiry. Okay, so this is just for your knowledge. First one, preparation and planning, execution of survey. Now if you have exam, will you directly go and write a particular exam? No, you will plan which chapters I have to study, which are the questions that may appear for the exam, okay, which are important for 5 marks, which are important for 2 marks. You make some plan and you prepare for your exam, okay. Then only you do your execution by writing your examination. Then only you will get a good result. If you do not prepare or if you do not plan for your examination, will your final result be good? No, you will fail. Okay, so same way in statistics also, proper planning, preparation and execution is required. Okay, this is very important. First one, planning and execution. So for any success, okay, if your statistical inquiry, whatever you are going to do, if you want it to be successful, perfect planning and perfect execution should be uh, what is that? It is important, not execution, it is preparation, okay? It is preparation, planning and preparation. So what your for a successful statistical inquiry, what is required? Proper planning and preparation is necessary. So some of the factors I have written here, like how to go about. First one, objective and scope of an inquiry. Now, what do you mean by objective and scope? It is nothing but a purpose. ಒಂದು ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರಿ ಗುರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಗುರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಓಕೆ, ಟು ಡೂ ಅ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಒಂದು ಗುರಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಶೋ ಯು ಮೈ ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ ಒನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಸೇ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ವೇರ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಸ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಓವರ್ ಆಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಆ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಒಂದು ಬರೆದು ನಮ್ಮ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಓಕೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ ತರ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಅನ್ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ a particular objective or particular scope should be there for an successful enquiry. Okay, hope you are clear with the first point, objective and scope of enquiry, where you should have a particular purpose, what you say, a particular decision or something which you can, where you can be very firm, okay, to make the further process very much easier. That is the objective or scope. Second one, units used for collection and measurement. Now what are units? I explained you in the last class. It is nothing but an objective where we learn or whose features are studied in a statistical survey. Okay, now one group, from the overall group we consider certain units, different units. Okay, so in statistics, okay, when you do an inquiry, okay, ನೀವು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡುವ ಮುಂಚೆ ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, which unit you are taking and how you are going to measure that unit, that has to be considered when you plan for statistical inquiry. Okay, so that is also not only setting the objective, but also you should plan which unit or which area you are going to find, okay, on which unit you are going to collect the particular data. That is more important. Okay, third one, sources of data. Now sources of data, it is mainly of two types, the primary data and the secondary data. Now the sources of data, in the upcoming slides you will come to know what is primary data, what is secondary data. Okay, just I will give you a brief introduction about that. So here in enquiry, ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಯಾವ ಡೇಟಾ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, whether you are directly going through a primary data or you are going through a secondary data. ಆ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇನ್ ರೀಸನ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಸೇ whatever the topic or whatever the concept is there. Okay, if the concept is related to the primary data, then you can go for a primary data. if you are planning to do a case study will again come again in the, it can come under secondary data, where you can use the secondary sources like journals, ledgers, old reports. Okay, so ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಕಂಪನಿದು ಆನ್ಯುವಲ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ that comes under a secondary data. Okay, so sources of data again they are divided into two, that is primary and secondary. So ಯಾವ source ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಸೇ ವಿಚ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಆ ಏರಿಯಾ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಐದರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಡೇಟಾ. ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಡೇಟಾ? ನೀವು ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ನೀವು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so that is source of data. You don't have to worry, you do not have to explain these concepts. If they ask you, then only this is only for your knowledge, students. Okay, so next, methods of collection of data. So now under primary and under secondary data there are various other methods. Okay, so ಈಗ primary data dalli up in next coming slides I will explain you in detail what are the various methods, so I will not go much deep into it now. Okay, ಸೊ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ, ಈಗ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಡೇಟಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಫ್ರೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್. ಸಿ, ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ಅನ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ನೀವೀಗ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ prepare a blueprint. Framing a format is nothing but you are planning or preparing a particular blueprint. ಈಗ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ 100 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದು ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್, ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವ ತರ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಗೆ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಅಕ್ಯುರಸಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಅಕ್ಯುರಸಿ? ಅಕ್ಯುರಸಿ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಅ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಟ್ರೂ ಇದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೇಟಾ ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಅಕ್ಯುರಸಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಡೇಟಾ ಯಾವ ತರ ನೀವು ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತೋರಿಸಬಹುದು, ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಅಕ್ಯುರಸಿ ತರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಇದು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನರ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಟಾ. Okay, this type of enquiry, ನಿಮ್ಮ enquiry will depend on the method of collection of data or ಯಾವ source of data. ನೀವು ಈಗ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ enquiry ಆ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ these are the some factors or some points which has to be kept in mind when you are planning or preparing for your statistical enquiry. Okay, when you are planning for statistical enquiry. First one is planning and preparation. Second one, after you plan and prepare, execution is important. Okay, second one, execution of survey. First one, there, setting a team of administrators. So your administrators are nothing but managers. You can say as managers or the main leaders. Okay, ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ you all students will be divided into different exam halls. Okay, each exam hall ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ವಿಜಿಲೇಟರ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸರ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ how they will get that work, the main principal will allot them work. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಯರ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ವೇ we are for a statistical enquiry. Okay, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, the main person or the researcher, what he will do, he will set a particular team of manager and he will send it to the different places wherever the enquiry has to be taken place. ಈಗ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್, ಒಂದೊಂದು ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಸ್ಪಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಟೀಮ್ ಆಫ್ administrators or the managers. Okay, for execution these managers are very important. Second one, designing of questionnaire. Again, depending on the what type of enquiry you do, ಯಾವ ತರ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ, whether you are personally visiting a person and doing his interview, okay, it depends. Okay, or else you can prepare a questionnaire. So ನೀವು questionnaire prepare, what to say, when you prepare a particular questionnaire, you should keep in mind that questions should not be too lengthy. Okay, ಒಂದ್ ನಾನೀಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಲೆಂತ್ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು 3-4 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಓದ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ, ಈಗ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನರ್ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ಬೇಗ ರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನೋಡದೆ ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ಗೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಅ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, you should keep in mind, a researcher should keep in mind, it should be short and sweet. Okay, the questions whatever is framed or whatever is prepared should be short and should be on the topic. Okay, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಯಾವ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಆ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, are you all there? Are you all getting me? Just drop a message. I hope you all are not sleeping. Okay, good. Okay, next, selection and training of enumerators. So here, who is an enumerator? See, the enumerator is nothing but he is a person who is going to collect information for investigator. So consider, ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, okay, I am the investigator. Okay, consider me, Vilisha ma'am, as investigator, and I will appoint one person. Okay, yours is EBAS batch. Okay, now I will appoint Adil as my enumerator. Who is an enumerator? Now Adil will, what he will do, he will find information from that your class EBAS, okay, who is doing what, and that information he will come and give it to me. Okay, now who is enumerator there? Adil is a enumerator who is going to give me the information to the investigator. Who am I? Vilisha ma'am is the investigator. Okay, who is Adil now? Adil is a enumerator. So what here in statistical survey they do? First, now if I want information from EBAS class, okay, ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆದಿಲಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಹೇಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಅವನಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಅವನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅವನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ, ಓಕೆ ವಿಲಿಷಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನನಗೆ CID ತರ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಹೌದಾ? ನೋ, ಅದೇ you will tell, no, you will tell your friends. So what I should do? I should guide you, I should train you. Okay, saying like this we have to do. Okay, like this way I have to do, how you have to look after your friends, like who is doing what, which mistakes are done by whom. Okay, if I give you training, then only you can come and give me the particular proper information. So same way in statistics also, what happens, selection and training of enumerator is important. So enumerators in ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, whenever they go for the field for the collection of or for the purpose of enquiry, they will do proper enquiry based on the topic or based on the particular case that is there at that particular time. Then only there will be proper what you say, feedback of proper execution of that particular enquiry. So that is very important. So who are enumerators? Enumerators are the person who is going to collect the information for the investigator. Okay. Next, field work by enumerators and supervision. So what they will do after the training, they will go for the field work. Now field work means they go to the particular area, okay, the unit whichever is selected, and they will collect the information. Okay, that is known as field work. Field work andre avaru a particular area, for example ಈಗ ಹರಿಯರ್ ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಎನಿಸ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅವರು ಹರಿಹರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಡೇಟಾವನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. that data, that is called field work. ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಡೇಟಾವನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಎನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, they personally go, they do their survey, and they get the data whatever is required. And also they do supervision. Supervision is nothing but they look after, not only do the what you say enquiry, but also look after, look around what is happening there. The supervision anna ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, next one, follow up work in case of non response. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, now I have told Adil to look after one student, okay, but Adil has not given me that what you say, he has not given me that response, what he is doing in class, what that particular student is doing in class. I told Adil to look after Sanjana, okay, whether Sanjana is studying, how she is in other subject classes and everything. uh, what Adil has done, Adil has given me everybody's information, but he has not given that Sanjana's information is pending. ಅವಳ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ನನಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪುನಃ ನಾನು ಆದಿಲಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ದೇನೆ, ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡು, ಪುನಃ ನೋಡು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಜನಾ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ, ಯಾವ ತರ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ದ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ವರ್ಕ್ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ಲಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗದಿದ್ರೆ ಪುನಃ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೊ ದ ಎನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸೊ ಅವರು ಪುನಃ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅವರು ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೇಟಾವನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗದಿದ್ರೆ ಪುನಃ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಡೇಟಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೀವು ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡೇಟಾ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್. ನಾವು ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಸೊ ನಾವು Adil has given me all the information about EBAS class. Now what Vilisha ma'am will do, Vilisha ma'am will sit and will analyze the data. So data on each student ಇದ್ದು ಡೇಟಾ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಈ ಡೇಟಾವನ್ನು ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಐ ಮೇಕ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ in statistical enquiry, these enumerators, whoever is collecting the data, okay, enella data now collect madidare enumerators, what they will do, that they along with the investigators sit and they will analyze the particular data. How they will analyze? By using various statistical methods and techniques. Okay, that is analysis. And final one is preparation of final report. After you make an analysis, then you can give a final report. Now based on all the data whatever I have whatever Adil has given me, I have collected, I have analyzed it. Now I can say whether EPAS class is the best class or whether it is the worst class or whether it is on average. I can tell that, but my EBS students are very good, I know that. Okay, so here what happens in the statistical enquiry, after all the analysis, final report will be prepared, which includes various bar graphs, charts, okay, some analysis, everything will be read. Okay, the final report will be executed. So statistical enquiry is nothing but it is enquiry based on the statistical methods. You find the knowledge or truth based on statistical methods. And which are the two stages or which are the two steps? It is, first one is planning and preparation, second one is execution of survey. Okay, did you all understand till here? This is just for 1 or 2 marks you will get, students. It is not something 5 marks 10 marks, it is just for 1 marks and 2 marks. Did you all understand? Can you get whatever examples I tell? No, you can get whatever examples I tell. Yes, okay. Next, good. Next topic, collection of data. Now what is collection? You collect data from various sources, you collect data. So what is collection of data? It is a process of enumeration together with the proper recording of results. So whatever the data is being collected by the enumerators, they are put together, they are recorded to find the final results. So different enumerators, ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ each unit ಗೆ different enumerators ಅನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. okay, to make the field work. So each field work ಇದು ಯಾರು ಎನ್ಯುಮರೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೇಟಾವನ್ನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೇಟಾ. ಓಕೆ okay. Next, who is the investigator? Now I was telling I am the investigator. Investigator is a person who conducts the statistical enquiry. Now I said Vilisha ma'am is investigator. Why I am the investigator? Because I am the person who was conducting the inquiry of EBAS class. Okay, so here who is an investigator? He is a person who conducts or who is going to conduct a statistical enquiry. Okay, now who is the enumerator? The person who collects information for the investigator. Now Adil is collecting information on behalf of me, so Adil will become an enumerator. The person who collects information for the investigator is called as enumerator. Okay, the respondents or informants are the person from whom information will be collected. Now the person, okay, Adil will meet different students in sorry students for the bad network. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me, students? Students, can you hear me? Okay, okay. Sorry, it was a bad network. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Respondents or informants. Who are respondents? The Adil is collecting information from different students. The person, whoever is giving the information, okay, they are the respondents. Okay, whoever is now Adil will meet a different people. Those different people are the respondents or the informants. So any doubt, students, till now? Okay, in the statistical survey, data are of two types. Okay, this I will explain again in the next class. So data are of primary data, secondary data. So they will ask you two types of data, that is primary and secondary data. Okay, I'll stop here with the class. Any doubts, students? Any doubts till now? Did you all understand who is enumerator, who is investigator, who is a respondent? What is statistical survey? You can understand my teaching, right?